This is a breakfast made with chocolate sprinkles. It's a well-known Dutch delicacy called hagelslag, and it's made by buttering bread and pouring on top chocolate sprinkles. To start for this recipe, we're gonna need one of three ingredients, our bread, which we're not going to toast, as I've seen by a few of the comments on some of the other videos about this. I'm just gonna try our best to spread some butter on this, which I've left out for a little bit to soften up slightly. So let's see how well this goes. Okay. So there's a pro tip for you. Make sure your butter is softened enough. And lastly, time for the chocolate sprinkles, which I definitely didn't open the wrong way by pushing the door in. So we'll grab that back out. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I think that's about as much as we're gonna fit on a single piece of bread. So there is our hagelslag. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But with that being said, oh, it smells absolutely delicious. Now, a few of these have obviously fallen off while I've been faffing around. Let's pour a few on. And so, of course, cheers. Very simple. Not really much to go wrong here. You've got chocolate, you've got butter, you've got the bread underneath. I think I'll go with the fold technique to keep them all inside. There is all the chocolate pieces. The thing I do like about this is the texture of all the little pieces does add to it, as opposed to just being a sort of spreaded chocolate flavor. And I can definitely see why this is so popular. It's been around for quite some time. I think since the early 1900s, so over 100 years at least. And finally, I couldn't do a hagelslag video without an honorable mention to the Australian fairy bread. So let's make some of that and compare it to what we've just tried. And this time, instead of chocolate sprinkles, we'll use hundreds and thousands. So I believe that's all we need for our fairy bread. Let's give it a try here. I'll do the fold technique again. Much crunchier. I was definitely going to work in some cavities. Brush our teeth properly after this. Right, so not bad at all. Quite a simple recipe. Yeah, don't really have much more else to say. Comment what's your test next. Very cool.